Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is the Chuck Deluxe with you again with another video. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, night, whatever you may be watching the video. I also have the man with the plan here, the wonderful, awesome Unseeingbow.
Hey, baby. How's it going? Yeah, I was checking back on my TikTok, making sure it did go through and everything looked, spankadory. And it is. It did.
Heck yeah.
So now you're gonna get spammed with a bunch of notifications because now I'm gonna put it on my Facebook.
Roger.
Roger.
Let me get loaded in here, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll get to it. I did a live stream yesterday.
Yeah, I seen that.
It went pretty well. I got like a customization pack for the Kenworth W900.
Oh, crap.
It's nice looking.
Yeah, I had stuff I had to do, so I didn't really get a chance to stream yesterday.
I got you. There we go. Beautiful. So it's 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, it ain't. It's 11:38.
In my universe.
Oh, in your universe. Oh, so are we in the Chucko-verse?
You are.
Oh no.
Time runs differently in my dimension.
Yeah. Mine every day, everything just runs together.
Alright.
Because if you're not working or oh shit. Damn cats got me. I didn't even know it. I was asleep. If you don't have like a job to go to or anything like that, and you can't do much of anything, because you're on a cane, your days and your weeks and your time, I mean, it's in another place.
Okay,
dude.
here we go.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Whenever I hurt my back, I couldn't do much for like a long time. I was on my back for like a couple of years. And I really wasn't
In a good way.
Do what?
I said, but not in a good way.
Yeah. Like, I was like, oh yeah, I may not have to go to work, but my back hurts really, really bad.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But,
Yeah, I got my Streamlabs shirt on today.
oh heck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, here pretty soon I get a Streamlabs hat. Free publicity for Streamlabs. I don't get paid for it, but they help me out. There you go. That's my Streamlabs shirt. I was having to show it off on camera because usually I'm hunched down and you can't see what's on my shirt. But I'm hunched down. So that I could get my head in the camera, so I don't have to fiddle around with my camera.
Turn right.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah, so So, yeah, I had to like sit up, and I had to pull my shirt up to my head and show off the symbol.
Go straight on.
So that I can so that I give free publicity to Streamlabs.
They're pretty nice shirts. Legit.
Yeah, I like them. I like my shirts from my merch. Go check it out.
Yeah. Everybody go check it out.
Yeah, I've been doing streaming for so long with Streamlabs that I got up enough points to where I could have a merch store.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool accomplishment.
Yeah, it is for me. Hell, usually I can't do nothing.
Keep left.
This work.
You know,
Then turn
I can never stick to something for so long, so.
Turn left.
Oh, I heard the turn signal.
Yes, sir.
Click.
We're on our way to pick up a tanker full of crude oil and bring it down across
Get
Texas.
ready to turn right.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Turn right.
Click. I can hear. That's either your turn signal or that is the windshield wipers.
That would be the turn signal.
That's what I thought.
You're right on the money.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Roger that.
Roger. Dodger.
Turn right.
I had to turn that thing on because sometimes I should explain what thing I'm talking about before I go further. The
Get ready to turn
GPS
right.
voice. I had to turn it on so that way I can have a reminder. So when me and you were talking,
Turn
at least
right.
I have like a reminder real quick before I pass my turn.
Yeah, where you're actually going.
I've done that before.
It's like having a backseat driver. You're sitting there talking to somebody, then all of a sudden you're like, damn, I missed my exit.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Okay. I think I got everything situated. I had to,
Arrived at your destination.
I went ahead and put
Your
it
route
on
guidance is now
Facebook,
finished.
TikTok, and on my YouTube shorts that I was going live now.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, crap. I forgot to do something. Uh-oh.
Let's do this.
Uh-oh. I forgot to put it in my shorts playlist. There we go. There we go.
Drive safe.
There we go.
Now it's gravy, baby. But yeah, day before yesterday, I got on here to do my stream. I know you seen my little clip I did. But yeah, just showing everybody what my streams are about.
Yeah.
And that was one of my streams where I was having a serious moment, as you can tell with the music.
Yeah.
And then I come here to stream today and found out my dang daughter stole my mouse.
What?
Yeah, I was like, what the hell are you doing? Leave my stuff alone, that's for my streaming.
Oh, walk up in there and steal your mouse.
I know. Like she owns the place or something just because she's a teenager. Ain't right.
Ready to roll.
I wanted to put a lock on my door.
Alright. Alright, we got the tanker on here. That's a big one.
Yeah, freaking. I was a little strapped for money this week. I tell you what, last week we forgot to pay the dang car insurance,
Uh-huh.
and we was like, uh-oh. So, soon as my wife got paid, we was like, call it the car insurance, get it paid. You don't want to go without insurance.
Oh, you don't. No way, Jose.
Yeah.
Big time trouble right there.
Man, I'm about to have to turn my dang fan around. It's a little nipply. Feels like I got dang diamond cutters on my chest. Yeah, you notice I didn't say glass cutters, it's diamond cutters. That's how hard they are.
Yes.
Get ready to turn left.
Yeah, that's like, dude, I can carve a hole into a metal, or sheet metal with my nips.
Turn
That's how cold it is. But that's why I have a cane, because I don't have to get up. All I got to do is just...
Get ready to turn left.
Excuse me.
Turn left.
Hello?
Hello? Can you hear me? Is there anybody out there?
Just not if you can hear me.
Just give me the bird.
Is there anyone at home? I love that song. Comfortably numb.
Oh, yeah.
I like me some Pink Floyd.
Dude. Trying to think. Yesterday, oh man, I had a song pop in my head that I hadn't heard in for years.
What was it?
It's Stacy's mom has got it going
Keep
on.
left.
Oh my gosh.
Then turn left.
That popped in my head and I was like, why? Why?
Turn left.
I don't know.
It happens to me. I get random songs stuck in my head all the time.
Dude, I had, like, the other day I had that song, Love Hurts. I was like, what? Why? But I do listen to my, I listen to my tune in when I go to sleep. I'll put it on, I'll put it on a little snooze thing, and like after 45 minutes, it'll go off, like it'll turn off. But I listen to Jack FM.
Yeah.
Get ready to turn right.
And their slogan is we play what we want.
Turn right.
And so they do all kinds of different like genres that they're not set in rock or hip hop or R&B or something like that.
Get ready to turn left.
They play everything.
Yeah,
Turn left.
that's pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah, you ought to check it out. I think you'd like that. I think you'd like Jack FM.
I'm pretty
Because-
sure I may have heard it before because it sounds really familiar.
Well, I mean, it's based in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Go
Huh.
straight on.
I don't know if I have or not, but it does sound really familiar to me. Yeah, I'll check into it. There's
Yeah, 'cause, I mean, dude, they play everything from like Iron Maiden, all the way to Blink-182.
yeah, that's pretty mean.
Yeah, so, you know, they go by their slogan, we play what we want.
I'll see if
They
they're
don't-
online.
They
Keep
are,
left,
because I listen to
then
it on
turn
TuneIn,
left.
which is a online radio service.
Oh yeah, yeah,
it's
that's right.
free.
That's what you're saying.
Turn left.
It's free. You don't have to pay nothing.
I used to listen to Knoxville's classic rock station,
Oh,
WIMZ.
yeah, 103.5.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, dude, this plays those songs, those music, and like everything from you know, from the 70s. They'll play like the Doors. They'll play Doors. They'll play Iron Maiden. They'll play Black Sabbath. They play Blink-182. They play Alien Ant Farm. You know, they play like Smash Mouth, Mighty Boss Tones. I mean, they play all kinds of different music. Heck, they had Usher on there doing My Way. And they don't take requests. They ask you to call the radio station, but it doesn't do any good because they don't take requests. But at the same time, if you call down there, like you could leave like a voicemail for them, and then they'll play the funniest voicemails that they get. They'll play it on the radio station before they start doing songs and stuff.
that's great.
Yeah, it's awesome, dude. I started listening to that, and I'm like, hell, I ain't listening to nothing else.
Wow.
Because it plays every genre, every, you know, from 70s all the way up to now, music.
I'll check it out one day for sure.
Oh yeah, I mean I started listening to it because I was like, man, I remember I used to listen to Jack FM back where I used to live. And then I was like, I'm gonna look this up. And then sure enough, where the Grand Ole Opry used to be, they're in the old Grand Ole Opry building.
Okay.
Yeah, since the Grand Ole Opry's no more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, heck, I remember when Grand Ole Opry used to, you know, play songs and stuff over the radio. People would come and play it.
Well, I'm cruising on down the highway here. Going, I got the cruise set on 75. We're making our way through Texas.
Oh yeah.
Getting some traffic up here. Oh, yep. Going through Amarillo.
Yeah, you said you was cruising at 75, and I was automatically thinking of I-75.
That's 75 all the way, goes all the way down here through Ocala.
Oh, I know.
It's crazy.
I know. When I had to go from Tennessee down to Legoland, and
Yeah.
what is it called? I'm trying to think of what it's called. Crap, I can't remember what the place called that Legoland's in. Oh, Winter Haven.
Yeah.
When I had to go from here in Tennessee to Winter Haven, Florida, dude, it was a 14-hour straight drive.
Yeah, it's a good little drive from up there to down here in Florida.
Yeah, it's oh my gosh. Yeah, I got to like it was a 14-hour straight drive. I was like, ugh. And I had to drive it in a Prius, and my damn legs was so long, and the car was so little that when I drove that Prius, my damn knees was up in the dashboard.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I felt like I was in a clown car.
I hate Priuses. I've been in one a couple of times.
We drove
Keep
from
right,
our house
and
all the
then
way down to
turn
Winter
right.
Haven, Florida, without needing to get gas.
Yeah, I will give it that.
But I mean,
Turn right.
it's so small. Like I
Yeah.
said, man, I had my legs like literally. I would be driving, my hands would be on the steering wheel, my feet would be on the gas, and my knees would be up in the bottom part of the
Go
dash.
straight on.
Yeah, I don't like the design.
Well, it's like them damn those smart cars back in the day. You know, the ones that look like shoes.
Yeah, I saw one the other day.
The compact ones where you know you open up. Like some of them had the door to where you open up the front of it and you just go out the front.
Yeah, that's crazy. I wouldn't
And-
drive one.
No, you're basically driving your own coffin.
Exactly.
You get in a damn wreck in that thing, and they won't have to worry about getting you a coffin and burying you, because all they gotta do is pick you up with a backhoe and take you where you need to go.
That's true.
Hey, look, free coffin.
It'll save you some money.
Yeah. Yeah. You won't be able to get cremated though, because your ass will be mangled into the car. If they want to cremate you, they'll have to take you to a factory and melt the car down just to be able to get you.
Yep.
I can see it now. They melt you down in that car, and then like they make like a cylinder. They put it in a cylinder mold, and they mold it into a cylinder, and then they'll give it to your family. Here he is.
Yep.
Yeah, that's crazy shit right there.
That is crazy.
Oh man,
But hey, I mean,
it's the truth.
yeah.
And they're like, oh, we get 5-star crash rating. I wonder why. Because nobody lives to say it didn't work. Yeah, if that's the case, my cooking's 5-star. You know why? Because nobody's got the damn taste it yet. No. And what's crazy is I swear, those cars looked like the cars off of Demolition Man.
Oh, alright.
I mean, if you look at one of the smart cars, and then you put it side by side with the vehicles from Demolition Man back in '90, I think it was like '93 when it was made.
Yeah, wasn't Arnold Schwarzenegger in that?
No, it's the one with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, that, man, I'm sorry, I got it mixed up. I don't know why I said Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You're thinking of Running Man.
Yeah, I may have got it switched up, yeah.
Yeah. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in Running Man. Sylvester Stallone, Wesley Snipes, and Sandra Bullock was in Demolition Man.
Yeah.
That's the one where he gets stalled out and he tries to go to the bathroom and he's like, there's no toilet paper. There's three seashells. Rob Schneider was in it also. And Rob Schneider looks up. He's like, "You don't know how to use the three seashells." And he looks at him and he goes, "So?" And then Sandra Bullock character had explained to him that back in the day they used paper to wipe their behinds.
That's funny.
And so what he did was he cussed, and whenever he cussed, they gave him a citation for cussing. And so he just sat there and he cussed the machine like a bunch and got like a bunch of paper. He goes, "Full of paper." Oh yeah.
Good
I love
stuff.
that movie. Dude, I like that Running Man too with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like he had some like cringy, funny one-liners. Whenever he was like going
Go
after
straight
the people and stuff. Like one of the people he had to go up against was like Sub-Zero, not the Mortal Kombat character, but it was a dude that went around with skates, and he skated on ice. He basically looked like a hockey player. But after he killed him, he's like, "Now you're put on ice." Or it was something like that. But I mean, it was like cringy,
Yeah.
funny one-liner. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger is the king of cringe. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't believe me, watch Last Action Hero. I mean, it's like, ew. And then you got, Escape from New York and Escape from L.A. with Kurt Russell as Snake
Go straight
Plissken.
on.
Yeah.
Dude, did you know that Metal Gear Solid was based off of the character from Escape from New York and Escape from LA?
I didn't know that.
Because Hideo Kojima actually, he went on record and said it, that it was a play on that character. Because Kurt Russell's character's name is Snake, and Metal Gear Solid,
Yeah.
all the main characters are Snake. And Metal Gear Solid 2, he was playing as Raiden, and as you was playing as Raiden, the character that was helping you out was Snake. But instead of being Snake, he told Raiden that his name was Plissken. Which is Snake Plissken from, Escape from LA, Escape from New York.
That's pretty neat. I had no idea.
Yeah, and if you look at Kurt Russell when he did those movies, he's got like he's almost got the same hairstyle as Snake, and he actually has an eye patch over his eye. And when they started doing like, you know, Big Boss, and when they started doing you playing as Big Boss, like, you know, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, when you played as Big Boss, your character actually has a patch over his eye.
Gotcha.
And so, yeah, if you look at the if you look at the characters, they almost look the same. And like I said, Hideo Kojima actually went on record to say that that his thought for Snake was based off of Escape from LA and Escape from New York. So yeah, it's actually on record.
Did you
Which
play? Go ahead.
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, right. Did you ever play the Phantom Pain?
Yeah, I played them all. I've got them all.
I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I've got. I actually beat Phantom Pain. I actually, you know, I had Ground Zero. I did all the missions. I beat all the missions. I beat all the special missions. So I actually got, like, you know, special weapons, and I actually got Hideo Kojima as a you know, as a person on my tanker. He was like one of my scientists on the tanker, and yeah, I've done all that. I've got, you know, I've got the ninja outfit. I've got Snake
Right.
with the old style PlayStation 1 Snake, you know, graphic, you know. I've got all the special stuff.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah, so I beat that game. I got all the special stuff, and then before that I beat Ground Zero. I played Ground Zero till I had like everything memorized, and then when Phantom Pain came out, it transfers all the stuff that you've done from Ground Zero onto Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
It'll ask you to read your save files, and it'll notice that, you know, you got Ground Zero, and it'll say, hey, do you want to take the stuff from Ground Zero and bring it into here? And you say yeah, and bam, you got like all your special stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, I played Metal Gear Solid 1, Metal Gear Solid 2, then I played the Metal Gear Solid that came out for PlayStation. And actually the Metal Gear Solid that came out for PlayStation is actually a continuation of Metal Gear Solid 2. Because when Snake is talking to Colonel about the Cyber Ninja, he's like Frank Yeager, that's Frank Yeager, and Frank Yeager was on Metal Gear Solid 2. He was
Keep right.
him and
Then exit
Snake
right.
fought in Zanzibar, in Big Boss's Outer Heaven.
Exit right.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and he's the only character in all of Metal Gear, the Metal Gear series. He's the only character that had the code name Fox.
You know who my favorite is of all time?
Who?
Pequod. He's the helicopter pilot. In Phantom Pain.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Pequod.
Comes and gets you. I have a couple of good characters. Vulcan Raven was one of the characters I liked from the first Metal Gear that was on PlayStation. Of course, everybody's favorite, which is Revolver Ocelot.
Yeah.
One of the people from Snake Eater, the Fury. He was one of my favorite characters. Yeah, I've played all kinds of games growing up. I've watched all kinds of movies. I've played all kinds of games. I mean, hell, I even played. I like those dungeon or not dungeon, Double Dragon games. Yeah, I like playing those Double Dragon games. Like Double Dragon 3 was like one of the first Double Dragon games that you could go against each other, like you could fight each other.
Gotcha.
And you can, yeah, so I mean, you can do co-op, or you can actually get on there and fight each other. It was pretty cool.
That's one thing that I wish caught on more, a little bit more popular, was the multiplayer on Phantom Pain. I really liked
Oh yeah.
how it played through. It was a lot of stealth.
Well, I mean, that's the way Metal Gear Solid 3. They had Metal Gear Online. And dude, you had like a commanding officer, and then everybody else was like your subordinates or whatever, and you would actually go against different crews and stuff. So it was like a Call of Duty or Modern Warfare style play, where you had one group and they was going against another group, and it was with Metal Gear Solid style battling and stuff. So you got like the punching and kicking you can do. You can use the guns. You can hide in barrels. You can hide in boxes. You know, you do all that online. Yeah, I wish that they still had something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, like I said, it was like Call of Duty or Modern Warfare, whenever you had one group attack another group. So you got you a bunch of blueberries, and you know, you just go at it with the you know, you just go at it. Well, it's sort of like Battlefront 2. That's more like what it was, Battlefront 2.
Battlefront 2, yeah, okay.
Yeah, because you got like, if one person was like really good, then they got to, you know how they got to be the Jedi?
Right.
If you did really good. Well, on this, if you did really good, you got to be like Snake, or you got to be Revolver Ocelot, or, you know,
Go straight on.
the main characters like that.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I mean, it was cool. Doing Metal Gear Online. That was the first time that they did it, was on Metal Gear Solid 3. and you know it got a good reception. They didn't really, you know, like have it going for a while because not many people played online. So you know,
Right.
back then. But I mean, it was awesome. Yeah, it was like Battlefront 2 or Call of Duty or Modern Warfare or whatever. It was like that, but with, you know, Metal Gear Solid style combat.
I played some Battlefield 4 yesterday and it did pretty good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I still play every now and then. My dad likes to play. He does pretty good. Me and him get together. We got this server that we get on. That's 24/7 Gulmid Railway.
Okay. Yeah.
And the vehicles spawn really fast, so it's a lot of vehicles, and there's some ground game too that you can get into, like if you want to run around and shoot. But me and Dad will get in the tank and we'll do it to it. We'll get the guided missiles, so not only will we be shooting at tanks, we'll be shooting planes out of the sky, because he gets in there and he lasers them and locks onto them. I got it just could zip right up on at him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't really play a lot of online multiplayer games. I remember me and you and Jayborn used to play that Arma 3.
Yeah. Armor 3 is fun.
I know I played some DayZ. What else? I think that's about it. I mean, I played some Call of Duty here and there. You know, I did some Warzone. I've done the zombie, you know, the zombie one. That was bullshit. But yeah, I mean, I usually don't play a lot of online multiplayer games. Now I did start back up my Genesis Alpha 1. It's a space game. I don't know if you've ever played it or not.
I don't think so.
But you start off with you know, whatever race you want to, and you build your own space station. But your space station is also your spaceship. And like you gotta get materials and stuff. Like you gotta tractor beam stuff off of destroyed satellites or whatever. But when you do that, you run a chance of tractor beaming a alien onto your spaceship. And if you don't know anything about it, you don't know what's going on, dude, the alien could actually infest your spaceship and like make a big nest, and then like in your spaceship slash space station thing, you've got a regular deck that you walk on, and then underneath of it you got a utilities deck. And those aliens can get in both the deck you walk on and the utilities deck.
Gotcha.
and they can set a nest up in your utilities deck, and you won't know anything about it until you start having smoke coming up from out of the ground, and then that's your indicator. And the aliens will start bursting out of the hives and stuff and attacking your crewmates. And you don't have a response system. When one character dies, you go into one of the clones that you've made. So so what it is your clones are actually your response, and the only way that you can get more clones is you have to get more plants of that certain thing. Like you got oxygen, you got plants that do oxygen, you got plants that do chlorine, you got plants that do, you know, all in different gases. And once you start like researching, like you kill aliens and then you research them, and then when you kill the little aliens like the spiders or the scorpions or whatever, you can actually incorporate their DNA into your clones. So after you got so many of those creatures, you can actually study them and incorporate their DNA into your clones, and you can make a completely different race, like a completely different new race.
Oh, that's crazy.
And yeah, it's the end of the game is nuts. Oh my gosh, I've already beaten that game like 3 times. But I mean, it's wild, dude. You've got like people that'll teleport onto your ship, and they'll start attacking your crew and everything and your robots, and so you got to fight them off. And then, you know, after you kill those people, then you can get like you can do studies to get like a different type of weapon. You've got a laser weapon that has infinite ammo, so you know you're never unarmed. It's just they don't do a lot of damage. But then you've got, like, you can do research and get ballistic weapons. So you can get like a shotgun, you can get a ballistic light machine gun, you can get a ballistic battle rifle or whatever, pistol. Then you can like do research and get like a radiation weapon. You know, it's just all kinds of different weapons you can get. So basically you start off as a nobody. You have, you know, nothing research when you first start out, and you actually have to research everything, and that's how you unlock more things.
Go straight on.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Keep right.
you might have to look up the gameplay on it. It sort of puts me in the mind of you know, the old Alien movie.
Yeah.
Keep left.
When those
left.
aliens when they take over something, they make those like
Turn left.
you know, web nest looking things.
Right.
That's the way it looks whenever aliens act. And like also you can get like space viruses on your ship, and it'll infest your ship and it'll make your crewmates sick. And what you gotta do is you gotta follow behind them and absorb the sickness that they're spewing out. If you don't, then that can cause an infection to manifest on the ship, and then that can cause aliens to appear on your ship, because it's like alien spores. So whenever your crewmates get sick, you gotta follow behind them, and you gotta use your little tool and absorb
Keep right,
the stuff
then
that they're
exit right.
coughing out and sneezing out. And then after you get so much, then you can actually
Exit right.
go to your med bay that you've made, and you can do research on it, and then you can make your people immune to that certain disease. Yeah, like it's
Keep right,
like
and then
you
exit
can
right.
actually like get a hangar, and the
Exit
planets
right.
that's in your little sector, you got like a little square that you're in, and if there's any planets within your sector, you can have your crew go in the spaceship and go down to that planet, then let them randomly do
Go
whatever,
straight on,
and then
then
come
keep
back.
left.
Or you can actually load up in the ship with them and actually go down to the planet
left.
and look around the
turn
planet
left.
and absorb the minerals that's there,
Turn left.
or the plants that you need to make certain gases for certain aliens. Or there's like special things that unlock, say, you know, like it unlocks like a new weapon, or it'll unlock a new life support system or something like that. And that's how you unlock some of it, is you go on you go on the planets and do that.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
You're talking about clones. That was making me think about this game that I was playing. I can't remember the name of it, but it's on Game Pass. But it's set in the future, and they use spacecrafts a lot. So since a lot of spacecraft are being used and there's being new ones designed, you have to scrap some of the
Get ready
older
to
ships.
turn left.
So you can have a job as a scrapper. I'm not gonna get super into it, not to give it away to anybody, but that's basically what you do in the game. You get to cut up ships. You gotta.
Yeah, a shipwreck, something.
Yeah, it's something shipbreaker.
Yeah, shipbreaker or something. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you was playing it a lot. You was telling me about it.
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe bringing that to the stream. Maybe doing that.
Oh yeah.
Cause it's a really cool, chill, laid back kind of game.
Yeah, and I mean, hell, if people was gonna watch somebody do a pressure washing game, I'd say that they'll watch that.
Yeah, it's a really fun game. Like it's got a little bit of like intense moments to it as well, because sometimes you're dealing with reactors that can explode if you don't get them into their proper containment zones and all that. Like it's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Like you gotta worry about depressurization. Like you gotta be careful about blowing yourself up 40 different ways.
Hey, I found a nuclear reactor. Let me hit it with this damn hammer.
Yeah. You'll find out real quick.
It's like there's these people that I watch this YouTuber, trying to think of what's called. It's information. Hold on. I'll let you. Give me a second here.
No
got a lot of people I follow. If you look at my YouTube page, you can actually see all the people I follow.
I have a bunch of people I follow, but I went and cleared mine out. There's some people that didn't really do anything anymore, I guess.
I had to go through there and clear some people out because I didn't know that they was bad.
True that.
I was, I was watching, commentary stuff about, the rise and fall of these people and that, this person and that person and everything. I was like, I follow that person. So, I was like, nope. Because some of them was found to have child stuff.
Oh man, yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah. Okay. It's called the Infographic Show.
Infographic show, gotcha.
And the other one I watch is Be Amazed. Those two has stories about people that find. I think it's Be Amazed is one that I've watched mostly because it has stuff about that. But it's like people finds like discarded RPGs, and instead of being careful with them, they use a damn plasma cutter to cut into them.
Oh my gosh.
Or there was this one guy that found munitions for a howitzer.
Right.
They found a howitzer munition place from back in World War II, and the guy used an angle grinder to cut into the shells.
Oh my gosh.
And there was this group of friends that went into that was in a bar, and they was getting drunk, and one of them took out a landmine and threw it down on the ground, and they took turns stepping on it, and all the patrons just freaking fled. And it was just those three drunk people, playing Russian roulette with the damn mine. It was an anti-personnel mine, and yeah, nobody won that game.
Wow.
Yeah, it's called Be Amazed. They've got the name of the segment is called the Darwin Awards. So like people that shoots bottle rockets out of their ass or whatever, and then they get their butts burned. They get a Darwin Award.
Yeah, for real.
It's people doing crazy stuff. Like if somebody eliminates themselves from the gene pool, they get a Darwin Award. I mean, you ought to check it out. It's Be Amazed, or you can type in Darwin Award. But yeah, I mean, oh my gosh, there's some people doing some crazy stuff. Like there was a preacher who got his whole church. There was like, well, if you believe in God, then drink this chlorine. He's like, and it'll wash you from the inside. So like, this pastor was like going around handing people this glass filled with bleach and having people drink it.
What?
Yeah. It was like an extreme religious faith. Basically, it was a damn cult. That's what it was.
That's what I was about to say. That sounds like a crazy cult to me.
Yeah, but it was like an extreme faith religious type of deal. And like prayed for like 3 days and was only drinking water, and he would only eat bread, uh, just for substance. And he told people, he said, if I do this, closer to God, and then I can walk on water. He's like, watch. He walks across the water, and as soon as he walks across the water, alligators freaking attack him. And kind of find out that place where he tried to cross on water was a place where crocodiles and alligators hung out.
Wow.
And evidently he didn't pay attention to the signs, because there's signs like all over the place that said that.
Well, you got real close to God that quick.
Oh yeah. Then what else? There was this, I think it's one guy, no, that's the karma one. Yeah, they've got a karma one too. Like this person was sent to assassinate this other person in Europe, and he got his gun and he went to go shoot the person through the glass, but when he did, the bullet ricocheted off the glass and struck the guy who shot the bullet,
Holy crap.
and killed the guy who shot the bullet, and the guy he's supposed to kill was still alive.
Dude, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
they've got, you ought to see it. It's called Be Amazed. They've got like karma ones. They've got Darwin ones. They've got like, the most expensive screw ups from engineers.
Oh man, I bet that's crazy.
And oh my gosh. And then there's this one about, engineers doing crazy stuff. Well, it ain't screw ups. It's just basically the engineers is trolling people. This one engineer, he found it was either a mine shaft or a old style shaft that they used a elevator to go down, and he built a bathroom over top of it, and he put glass as the flooring. And so when you went to go take a dump, you had to walk across the glass that looked down like 150-foot drop.
Oh, I've
into
seen
it.
that one. Actually, it's like a picture of it that I saw.
Yeah, and it was like a damn chasm going all the way down.
That would be insane.
I was like, yeah, you would definitely drop a deuce there.
Spooky dookie.
Oh yeah. Oh man, yeah, they've got that, and I mean, there's just all kinds of different ones that they do. But yeah, if you like stuff like that, or you like, engineer screw ups, like there was one where they screwed up on making making a train. They like seriously screwed up on it, or it's either that or they forgot to when a train's coming and going, you've got the switchboard and you switch the different tracks.
Yeah.
Well, evidently somebody forgot to switch the track and trains collided.
Oh crap.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
no
like
bueno.
stuff like that. Yeah, like there's all kinds of crazy crap on there. But yeah, you got to check it out. The thing's called Be Amazed, and you'll know if you got the right one because they'll have like a little white circle Pac-Man looking dude with big eyes. Dude, it is hilarious. Like I sat there and freaking I binge watch all of them.
So, ladies and gentlemen, on the Chuck Deluxe side here, we got done with that load. And you know how I am. I bounce all over the place. And I really didn't specifically describe what we'll be doing today, so I guess that's what we're going to do. We're just going to bounce back and forth to different games. So now I think I'm going to go play some Roblox, actually. I'm going to play that train game. It's pretty chill.
Oh no, not the Roblox.
Redbox.
Roblox. Daddy, I want to play the Roblox.
Can I get some Robux? For the Roblox, please.
Can I have some? Can I have your credit card so I can get me some Robux? Shut the hell up, son. Get on somewhere.
I'll only need 400 Robux and I'll get invincibility.
Oh no, not the invincibility. Anything but that.
Alright, so what are we gonna do today?
Yeah, I might stream me some Roblox later. Or I might play me some Roblox. I don't know. I'll figure something out. I might jump back on to I might jump back onto that Genesis Alpha 1 game.
Oh yeah?
That space game I was telling you about. Cause yeah, you start off with like before you get into your space station or your ship or whatever, you have to make it to where it's, you know, livable before you can jump into it. And yeah, if you like space games and you like making your own ships, and you know you like the alien movies where they're like running down the utility shaft or whatever at people, like they can go through the utility shaft, and if you got a place that has an opening, they can come up through that opening and start attacking your crew. But yeah, if you like stuff like that, you would like that Genesis Alpha 1.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I got all kind of stuff to look at right now.
Yeah,
I got all kind of stuff to search.
now that game, Genesis Alpha 1, is just a single player game. But they've got so much shit in it. Like you can actually like name your different sections. And you can get onto your turbo lift, and you can actually name the different places that you can go on the turbo lift, because it's got like floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, and then if it goes down, it's like floor 1, basement 2, basement 3, and you can actually just, you know, switch the names, and you can be like living quarters and have nothing but you can have nothing but, you know, living quarters in that section, or you know, your hangar section, and it just turbo lifts all the way down to the hangar.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's legit.
it's pretty cool. It puts me in mind of like Alien mixed with Star Trek, mixed with it's like Alien, Star Trek, and a simulator game all mixed into one. Because if you don't have enough atmosphere for, your race, or if it gets attacked and they start destroying your atmosphere, your people can actually start suffocating in your ship.
Dang.
So you gotta make sure that the atmosphere is at the specific level for the clones you got and everything. And so yeah, I mean it's a pretty cool game. So yeah, you're gonna have to check out Be Amazed on YouTube for those karmas and the Darwin Awards. They've got like 13 episodes, like 13 or 15 episodes, something like that. And check out Genesis Alpha 1 on YouTube. Check out the gameplay on it.
Roger.
Because I would have had gameplay on it, but how I couldn't start, like I was having problems, and so I was like, well, looks like I'm not playing this today.
I was thinking about maybe even doing some Stellaris.
Oh yeah, that's a good game.
We will shortly be arriving at Stepford, Victoria.
Because it's
for services to Beachley.
it's a really cool laid back kind of play game.
Please mind the gap
Oh, I know, I've got
the
it.
train and the platform. This train
We
terminates
should play that together one day. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I haven't played it in a while though, so I probably got a lot of freaking updates on it. But I do have a lot of the DLCs where you can make like ring worlds and make like big, big constructions for like going across the sun, like going across one solar system's sun to get energy for your people, and it can like destroy the thing you've got the solar sucker from. Like it'll you build it over top of a sun, and then whenever you do, all the planets that's in that system with that sun, they actually like will freeze up and turn into barren frozen wastelands.
Oh yeah.
Because you actually built something across their sun and the heat wasn't getting to them. But yet, it goes to your energy. And if you're in a system, that don't have a place where you can live, you can build what they call a ring world, and basically, you build it in sections, like section 1, section 2, but it makes like a giant ring, and like one part of the ring can like house up to like 16 I think like 16 livable places or whatever. So yeah, I mean it's basically like living on a one of those paradise planets.
Nice.
And I've actually got the Borg on there, like the cybernetic hive minds or whatever.
Right.
Welcome on board this Stepford.
And the thing about hive minds is they're xenophobic.
We will be calling at
So
Financial
like
Quarter, City
if
Hospital,
I'm playing one of
Stepford
those,
Central,
then
Stepford East,
we would not be able to trade or anything,
Angel Park,
because all they're worried about
Oxley,
is assimilating
and
other
Port
species
Benton.
into their
Next
thing.
station is Financial Quarter.
And different creatures, they don't get used as workers.
We will
You can
shortly be
actually
arriving
eat 'em.
at Financial Quarter.
Like
Please mind the gap
you can use the
between
people
train
as
and the
food.
platform.
So
Dang.
yeah, it's pretty wild. I pretty much I think I've got every DLC that came out for that game.
City Hospital.
I've got where you can go
Stepford
to
Central, Stepford East.
you can go to a
St
special
Helens
section
Bridge,
that's got
Angel
a black
House,
hole in it or
Bowden,
whatever,
Coxley,
and there could be
Banton,
like a boss style
and
creature
Port
that comes
Benton.
out
This train is
and
formed of
goes
3
on a damn
coaches.
rampage,
Financial
and
quarter.
if you kill it, you get like a
This train
special
is
thing
for
from it.
Port Benton. The next station is City Hospital.
Like you can if you like, there's one it's a space
Your
dragon,
attention, please.
and if you kill it, you can actually get like a space dragon ship,
Stepford Connect. Service to Stepford Victoria has been
or you can have like a
cancelled.
space dragon with you or
This is
something
due
like
to
that.
a member of
Welcome
the
on
public.
board this Stepford Connect
Uh,
service to Port Benton. The
Yeah,
next station
yeah,
is
I've got,
City
like I said, I've
Hospital.
got pretty much all the DLCs. So that means all the special aliens that you can have, I've got them. So yeah, it's pretty cool. It's definitely different whenever you play it with the DLCs.
We will shortly be arriving at City Hospital. Please mind the gap
And the
between
lines
the
are
train
crazy
and the
here
platform.
today. They're not bad, it's just really busy.
Uh,
I had to stop at a few red lights.
you can run them. Man, my nose keeps itching. I hear my daughter upstairs mowing the yard. But yeah, if you forget about the stuff I was telling you to check out, you can always look back at your stream. Be like, what was that thing you was telling me to look at?
Word.
The main thing is check out Be Amazed on YouTube, because they got some hilarious shit on there.
Well, somehow I got put behind 2 trains.
Push them.
Right. Unfortunately, you can't. If you pass the red light, it'll automatically stop your train. Because of the alert system on board.
Bypass it.
Yeah, hotwire it.
Hotwire it. Just take it out. Be like, oh, there's your problem. Take some bitch out. Be like, I'm the one driving this thing, not you. Get out of my train, Elon Musk. I mean, there's like, Be Amazed is hilarious.
Yeah, that sounds legit.
Because like I said, they've got karma ones where, you know, people's doing something, and then like, you know, karma flips and then they get screwed. Then there's like Darwin Awards. There's one where a farmer got ate by his pigs.
That's crazy.
And like the only thing that was left was his dentures or something like that. And there's like they talk about places that you should see before you die. and it's like all kinds of cool places. Like there's this lake that's in this like crater looking thing,
This
and
is
it's like
City Hospital.
I'm talking
This
jet
train
green,
is for Port Benton.
and
Next
you don't
station
want to swim in it though because
Stepford Central.
it's basically like acid.
Gotcha.
So if you dip a toe in there, you're gonna be drawn back a nub. But yeah, I mean, they've got all kinds of different stuff.
Welcome on board.
Like I said, I
Next
sat there
service
and I
to
binge watched
Port Benton.
every freaking playlist
Next
they've got,
station is
and it's
Stepford
hilarious. I
Central.
mean, I'm sitting there, freaking donkey laughing. Hee-haw, hee-haw.
We will shortly be arriving
You know,
at Stepford Central.
my wife's
Change
thinking I'm damn
services to
crazy.
Stepford Airport Central, Beachley,
I'm like, did you see that shit?
Stepford UFC,
That guy went to go kill somebody and he shot himself.
Willowfield.
Stepford East,
Please mind the
St.
gap
Helens Bridge,
between the train and
Angel
the platform.
Pass, Bowden, Coxley, Benton, and Port Benton.
And there's
This
some of
train
those
is formed of
screwed
3
up ones.
coaches.
This
Uh,
is
Platform
like,
11
Central.
On the videos,
This
it's like
train
you had one job,
Stepford
and
Connect
like
service
it's a
to
bunch of those. You had one
Stepford
job,
East.
and you know
Calling
you
out
fucked it up.
City Hospital,
Right.
Financial
So,
Centre, and Stepford
yeah, it's,
Victoria. This train is
it's got a
formed
bunch
four
of those.
coaches.
And you're just sitting there like, how the hell did that happen? I was just thinking on some of them. I'm like, yeah, somebody lied on their application.
Straight up.
Welcome on board this Stepford Connect service to Port
Uh,
Benton.
And then they got like this
We will be
woman
calling at
who
Stepford East,
says that she's vegan,
St Helens Bridge,
Oh my
but
goodness.
she was eating fish.
Bowden, Coxley, Benton,
I'm like, honey,
and
I
Port
told you that you're not
Benton.
vegan if you're eating fish.
Next station is Stepford East.
Yeah, I think you're just trying to be a trendsetter,
Yeah, pretty much.
following the line with
Like that
everybody
was-
else.
Well, that was the only meat that she would eat is fish. And I'm like, that's not being a vegan. That's you're a fish eater. That's still meat. It's not being vegan.
Alright, we're done with that line. I think we're going to do a different line though, because the Connect line, no offense to new people starting out, but all the people that start on the Connect line with the basic class 357. And sometimes the Connect lines can get really congested because not all people are used to driving the trains and get really behind, and as a veteran driver, you get used to it. It can become a pain in the butt.
Yep.
But right here, we're just gonna do one of my favorites, the Class 801 bullet train, and we're just gonna do Leah or Lynn via Benton, which is Stepford Central all the way to Lynn by the Sea. So basically, from one end of the line to the very other end.
So it's all the way in BFE.
Yep.
Dude, I'll tell you one of the games I like to play on Roblox is that they've got an amusement park. You make your own amusement parks.
Yeah. I played that.
Yeah.
I got like,
Yeah, me and Jayborn played that, and like all the stuff that I would make, basically killed people. So like I have this, I had this one. I had this one roller coaster that went up, so like people was going up in a circle. So it's basically like corkscrewing all the way up to the top, and then they would, like after they corkscrew all the way up to the top, then they would get flung straight down, and then there would be no more tracks. And it's like,
That's funny. Okay.
yeah, my daughter's down
Oh, yeah.
here.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
Say hi. Well, say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Chucko Deluxo. That Chuckaroonie. See? Say hi.
You can hear me. 1808 Stepford Connect. Service to Stepford Victoria has been cancelled. This is due to a member of the train crew being unavailable.
Yeah, she got through mowing the yard, so she's like,
Deptford
I
Central.
don't want to be in the
This train
camera.
terminates here. All change,
Uh-huh.
please. Thank you for travelling with us today.
It's hot outside. I have been outside. Yeah, it's like ball sweltering hot.
It's a little warm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, mine does anyway. Hey, where'd you put Roxy?
The
Where'd you
train
put
now
Roxy?
standing at platform
she was outside
1
when you
is
mowed?
the 1804 Stepford Express. Service to Lynn by the Sea via Benton. Calling at
Oh yeah, they can. They
St
just
Helens Bridge,
she just wants to
Benton.
like
Leighton, Stepford Road, Leighton City, Edgemead,
well
West
you
Wyvern,
can't leave
North
Roxy
Shore,
outside
and Lynn by the
long,
Sea. This
because
train
with
is
her having-
formed of 5 coaches.
well, I mean, you can't leave her out there
First class
long.
is located at
She
the
can only
rear
go
of
out
the
there like
train.
a certain amount of times, because with her having long hair, that heat will get to her and it'll make her have heat exhaustion or heat stroke. So you might want to just leave her in for a bit. Yep. My daughter, she took the dog outside.
A dog.
But yeah, my dog, it's a Native American Shepherd, and the damn thing's got
Welcome
hair
on
as
board
long as
this
I do.
Stepford Express service to Lynn by the
And
Sea.
you know, with it being
Your
80
call
degrees
at
outside,
St.
and you got
Helens Bridge,
like a long-haired dog,
Leighton Stepford Road,
it don't mix.
Leighton City, Edgemead, West Wyvern,
You know, like
North
80 or
Shore,
90 degrees
and
outside.
Lynn by the Sea.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you leave water out there for them or not. They'll still burn up.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take a quick break here.
Yeah, I was gonna get off because I'm getting a little hungry. I ain't had nothing to eat all day.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna call it a stream.
Well, roger that. Well, I hope everybody on the Unseeingbow side has a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I'll see you guys
Yep.
next time. Pretty sure.
Yep, and this is Unseeingbow, and I'm saying stay gold, Pony Boy, and I hope y'all have a good weekend. Don't drink and drive, or I'll put my size 12 in your arse. And I just want to say deuces.
Alright, everybody. I'll say the same to you. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.